Colby Covington has more excuses than you on report card day.
Stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
He's got more tears than your mom at your wedding day. He's got more bumps and bruises on him than Conor McGregor's wife at any given point in the day. This right here is case in point what I was talking about on every one of my social media platforms, which, by the way, if you're brand new, hi, I'm Self-Made Zay. I make content about sports and sometimes about, I don't know, whatever else it is I feel like talking about. Do me a favor, hit the like button, comment something down there if you feel like it. You don't have to, but definitely make sure that you hit that subscribe button, as we are literally dangerously close to hitting that 2,000 mark, which is, I know, probably not that big a deal for y'all, but for me, I think that's pretty cool. Now, let's get into what it is we want to talk about today. Colby Covington.
This nigga is trash.
Colby Covington is an excuse maker. He is a box O excuses. What kind of excuses, you might ask? Well, let me fill you in. Colby has made an excuse for everything that has ever happened to him in his career. Dana has given him so many chances to get this belt. It's because he's not that good. But let's talk about the excuses, the many, many excuses of Colby Covington. Let's start with his excuse about the most recent fight, right? His excuses are going to be as follows. Maybe he didn't have a good camp. I took this on really short notice.
I'm gay.
They wouldn't have stopped this over in Vegas. By the way, these are excuses that Dana White also is going to have. He already literally said all of these excuses. The excuses are literally endless. The reason these excuses are allowed to happen is because of the very few fans that he has left, but at one point in time had quite a few of. Now let's continue with these excuses. The reason that he couldn't fight Ian Gary.
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that.
There was no actual reason. Just couldn't fight him. Then Ian Gary gets a fight against Shavkat, and suddenly now it's, oh, Ian was ducking me. You literally have to fight like one time a year. Unless they're rematches, which of course you love those. I wouldn't even be surprised if honestly the reason that they stopped that fight so early is because maybe they want to see if they can like run back a rematch, right?
Yo, he know too much.
If he gets finished completely inside of that fight, you're not able to make as much of a case for it. But let's continue with more and more of the excuses, all right? In fact, let's not come up with the excuses right now ourselves. Let's go listen to the excuses from the excuse machine himself.
You know, in close contact, and I feel like there was a headbutt.
So now there was a headbutt. There was no headbutt.
In the first round, like I couldn't see. I had blurred vision. I was seeing 3 different people. I was like, fuck, which one do I punch? I didn't know what to do. I was kind of...
You couldn't see anything because you were getting punched by so many hands. The cut got worse because you were getting punched by so many hands.
But, you know, I knew I had to keep fighting. You know, I had to give the UFC and the fans a show. And that's what they pay their hard-earned money to come forward.
You literally looked like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. When the doctor came over and was like, yeah, we got to stop this. We got to stop this or he's going to lose an eyelid. Dana himself said he didn't really look like he was too upset at the stoppage.
I'm a warrior. We're gladiators, so I'm not going to stop. I've had way worse in fights than a little cut over my eye, so it's unfortunate.
You know, maybe, because you did get your jaw broken by Kamaru Usman. But you know what else? Even though you did have that happen to you, you also made more excuses afterward.
Fortunate that the doctor stopped the fight like that, because if we're in Vegas, I know the fight gets to keep going, and I feel like I was really just starting to gain momentum.
You were not gaining momentum. You were getting pieced up. Pop, 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 pop. That was your face. All over the place. Look at this. Take a look at his face. This man came into the ring. I am a real American. And left out in a 50 Cent get up. You can't make this up.
Starting to wear, and I could see he was breathing out of his mouth. He wasn't as much volume at that point, so I feel like... Guys, he's literally coming up with an excuse for, oh yeah, I was just warming him up. I was warming up his hands with my face. It was going to be my fight in the championship round, so it was an unfortunate stop, and you keep telling yourself that.
You were about to get finished. Point blank period. That's what was about to happen. Everybody in the world knows that that's what was about to happen.
I feel like the judges kind of, not the judges, but the doctor is the one that beat me tonight. I didn't feel like I lost to another opponent.
That's not cope. That's not literally cope. That is literally cope. If anything, I lost to the doctor. Shut up. Shut up.
You know, it's hurt. It sucks.
There's literally tears behind those glasses right now.
I come from a blue-collar suburb area, and it just, people have such tough lives,
Is this nigga serious?
I do believe that we have seen enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Colby Covington absolutely is full of excuses and has always been full of excuses. There's always going to be a reason for why he can't take a fight or why he has to lose a fight or why something happened, somebody came in and stopped something. There's always going to be one of those. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It do not matter. He does not matter to the division. And that is how I want to wrap this up. Colby Covington doesn't matter to the welterweight division. If anything, he slows it up by just sitting there and not fighting anybody. Never fighting anybody. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm Self-Made Zay. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I'm going to be doing way more uploads. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm doing live streams, all right? So if you see me doing one of them, go ahead, hop in, see what's up, say hi, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.